Are you still alive and doing what you want? Take care. Hope you're doing well. A+.
I'm not good with talking about myself or explaining myself. Alright, fuck. Alright. Let's get this started. It's well overdue. Alright, well, hold on. What the fuck are we doing here with this damn fucking music, man? We're not selling car insurance. This isn't I'm living with herpes comfortably ad. What the fuck, man? How about we get some smooth rock sounds and zone out to some Zone 6 for a brief fucking moment? How about that? Alright, here, that's fucking better. Okay, so bear with me, this is kind of lengthy. Give me a fucking minute, okay? By minute I mean fucking you saw the video counter. Give me that time and explain shit, and I promise the other shit in the future will be a lot more fucking entertaining. Suppose this will be the introduction to what the fuck I'm doing here, channel thing. Alright, first of all, my name is AJ Damnit. If you follow me over here from Instagram, then you might already know that. If you do not know that, then my name is AJ Damnit. I love skating, I love lifting weights and the bodybuilding lifestyle. I love media, I love to film, I love photos, and I love, more importantly, to share it with people. And I love music oh so much, particularly rock and roll music, okay? Good time. I guess the next question would be on people's mind, well, what the fuck is this channel about? And well, this channel would have fucking started probably, or I wish it would have started fucking a long time ago, like 2 years ago, when this whole new process in my life fucking started. But long story short, it didn't, because I didn't have the tools, I didn't have the cameras, I didn't have all the fucking shit to make that fucking happen. So, let's go back just a little bit, starting with the fucking letter. This is a letter that I apparently wrote myself and sent to myself years ago. It was either in high school or college, maybe. I remember the course, the class. The assignment was to write a letter about the current events, what was going on in the world at the time, to your future self, and ask yourself questions, and then the teacher was going to, or professor was going to, mail it out to you 5 years later. I've moved a lot in that fucking time, so it's been well over 5 fucking years. But the letter finally made it to my hands. It's weird how it made it to my hands. It'll be 2 years ago, July 15th, that was the day. July 15th, 2013 is when I quit my job to do whatever the fuck I wanted to do, which has to do with this letter. We're trying to make this all make sense in as short amount of time as possible. So I was a personal trainer at this gym, and at this time in my life, I was just really fed up with always having to just struggle. Always struggling. I mean, every day, no matter if I was working 3 different fucking jobs, I was always struggling, barely getting by. And I was just like, man, I need to do something more. Like, my whole thought process was, if I'm gonna struggle, I might as well, you know, bust my ass for myself and struggle on my own. You know, the whole saying of, I can do bad all by my fucking self. What the fuck do I need anyone else for that? Everyone says it, not everyone, but there's a lot of people I feel out there that, you know, has got to that point in some, you know, in their life at some point, where they're like, fuck man, I wish I could just quit my job and do whatever the fuck I want to do. And, you know, I think it's normal to think that. It's probably not so normal to actually fucking do it. That's what it is. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I'm gonna do this. A couple days before, or actually a day before, I actually went in to quit my job, this letter made its way to my hands via my, I guess technically legally, because I was adopted for a minute there, so he would be my little brother, I guess. So Jeremy Ba, if you fucking see this, thanks for the fucking letter. You changed my life. So he comes into the gym and he's like, you know, this letter is at the house, you know, at his house, and it's addressed to you. And I'm like, what? So I go get the fucking letter and I read it. And, you know, it's basically just going through, you know, what was going on at the time, like in politics and shit like that, yada yada yada. But it's the last fucking line that got me, that like pushed me over the edge in that decision making, whether I was actually gonna quit my job or not. And the last fucking line, it says, oh, are you still alive and doing what you want? And I got an A+ on this, by the way. But I was just like, I'm alive, but I'm not fucking really living life. I'm just kind of doing it. And I'm definitely not doing what the fuck I want. It's like, so this is younger me. If it was high school, I'd say 16. If it was college, probably 19, 20-year-old. Either way, it's younger fucking me is the point. You know, telling myself, yo, you know, hello, wake up, motherfucker. What happened? What fucking happened? That's what I'm thinking the whole time. What the fuck happened? You know, so I was like, fuck it. So I went in the next day. I worked my whole shift that day, you know, and I was planning on putting my 2 weeks in, you know. I figured, like, okay, I at least got 2 solid weeks of money coming in, and that's gonna get me to my next, you know, destination, whatever the fuck that was supposed to be at the time. I didn't have a clue. Looking back at all this, it terrifies me. Cause like, I don't know. I didn't even think. I wasn't thinking about the fear of like, dude, what are you gonna do? Like, you live on your own. Like, you pay all the bills. What do you do without income? So there was not really a plan. There was a general plan of, I wanna do what I wanna do. So I went in, I put in my 2 weeks notice, and the people at the gym, the owners, whatever, they were pretty upset about it, that I was quitting. Like, to the point where like I was trying to be an adult in the mature one, like, hey, you know, this is what I want to do. I want to, you know, I'm leaving, you know. I even offered to stay a little bit longer if they needed to like find a replacement trainer or whatever. And anyways, it ended up in this disagreement, argument, and basically I ended up leaving that day. Now, when I left that day, I had less than $60 fucking in my pocket. Alright? So, I'm like, fuck. The fear it didn't hit me, man. I was definitely in sink or swim fucking mode, you know? What I did was, I put a little gas in my car because I was on E. My fucking rent was about to be due and all the other fucking bills, all the bills. I went and bought a little bit of food to get me through a couple days, and I took the rest of the money and I went into a thrift store. I basically started doing what I used to do years back. Okay, I went back to what I know, just buying things and reselling them. I was particular with what I picked up at the thrift stores. I only got the things that I know I could resell for a minimum of $40 or more. Okay, which wasn't a lot. It's not a lot, but I'll get into exactly what it is I sell or what I look for maybe in a later video, you know, if you're interested. I put them on eBay, and after a couple days, things started to sell, things started to move, started to generate money, and I took that money and I went and got more items, got more product, and did the whole thing over again. And before you know it, I had my rent paid, you know, my bills, you know, they were getting payments on them, like, you know, because you got crazy behind on bills with this whole process. Like I said, every day is a struggle, you know, and it still is, It's not like, oh man, this is the end of the story, and it's like, yay, happy-go-lucky, you know, you get to live this free life of no stress and doing whatever you fucking. No, that's not the fucking case. We're still fighting every fucking day to be able to live this dream of doing whatever the fuck we want. Now, we can't do whatever the fuck we want right now, but we got a lot of freedom though. We got a lot of freedom that most people don't have that do have a 9-to-5 fucking job. So, things that I want to do, which ties into what the fuck this ordeal channel, whatever the fuck, is about. Skate when I want to skate, obviously train at the gym, and I can go train whenever I want. I'm able to spend more time with media, with like, you know, working around cameras and editing and stuff of that nature, things I want to do. Good chunk of my time is obviously spent working. That's all I do. And I don't have a problem with that. I love being fucking busy. I quit my job July 15, 2013, alright? Now I told myself on that date every year, or at least around that time, I would do something that A, I wanted to do, and that B, would enhance and better my life in some way. Like basically forcing myself to do things to progress, okay? Because that's what it is. I'm a firm believer in like, progression doesn't happen unless you put yourself in uncomfortable situations. So the first year was quit your fucking job, and then I started doing the eBay reselling thing. But then after a couple months of, you know, running my little business, I started thinking what I wanted to do, you know, more specifically, and I was like, okay, so then everything changed to try to steer myself that way. So okay, I was like, okay, I gotta make money to fund this new business idea, okay? Keep in mind, the little small business of reselling things that I find in the thrift store or the garage sale is already funding my life. Like, it pays rent, it pays all the bills, puts gas in the car, yada yada yada. I mean, I live bare fucking minimum. When I say bare minimum, I mean bare minimum, man. Like, there's not even blinds or curtains on like most of my windows in the fucking house. Like kid you not. Like, dude, check my fucking shoe out. Like, you see that? Like, yeah, that's a fucking hole. I mean, yes, us skateboarders tend to have fucking, you know, holes in our shoes, but the point is that having new shoes would be far better than like having a hole in your fucking shoe. But these are the sacrifices that I've learned to make for the better good of the process. You know what I mean? You sacrifice. You ask yourself, how fucking bad do you want it? And you make those sacrifices. So anyway, so I'm like, okay, fuck. I've gotta still pay for all my bills. I still gotta buy product with gas in the car. You know, packaging supplies for when I ship. But somehow I gotta fucking find extra cash that is not even there to start funding this new business idea. So I just start hustling with eBay. And hold on, 1 second. Alright, I had to stir my rice. I'm meal prepping as I'm doing this right now. Multitasking, always multitasking. So, fast forward a year after I quit my job, so it'd be July 15th, 2014, alright? I started making my first purchase towards the tools that I would need to start the new business, okay? Now, at the time, it's a lot of fucking money to cough up at once. I mean, for me, maybe for you or other people out there, $1,500 is not a lot of fucking money. To me, it's the world. So, as I'm gritting my teeth, like I said, I'm forcing myself every year to progress. So I was like, I have to do it. I have to take this risk. I have to buy these things. You know, this is what you're doing. Make the purchases and the ball starts rolling. Now there's still a couple little odds and ends things that I need to kind of get this full on, but it's been a long process. And anytime I start to get down or I get bummed out, like, man, like, dude, this is a struggle, or you don't have enough money, which is it's every day that it's pretty much a struggle. There's never enough cash. There's never enough, you know, it seems. But I start looking at the things that I've accumulated, you know, for the new business, and I'm like, fuck yeah, you got that. You didn't think you would ever have that, but you fucking got that. Like, or, you know, just little things like that, like seeing the things, and it's just like, it motivates me to fucking keep going. Like, you took nothing, you know, a situation where it's just like, dude, you had less than 60 bucks, and you're turning it into something. It's fucking, you know, it gets me excited that, you know, it shows me that I can do this. I can fucking do this. 1 year anniversary, July 15, 2014. So in that year of 2014, I started getting my next idea of next things that I want to do, because this whole thing is based on what I want to do and things that I feel will enhance or better my life in some way, maybe even if it's just giving me a little bit of joy. So I was like, I really want to get back into filming, man, get back into the photos and editing it together, and more importantly, sharing it with people, man. I don't know why it is, but I love doing that. So I want to get into a backstory of where I'm coming from, but I don't want to make this fucking thing crazy fucking long. Maybe I'll get into another video. But the filming aspect is a key player in the history. I'm a skateboarder. Skateboarding and filming, they go hand in hand. You know, it's just all part of the process. So there's always been a camera around. But I wanted to get back into that. I wanted to get back into like, man, I miss filming. I miss editing footage together. And like nowadays, like I can share things with a lot more people a lot more easily. Like, that's crazy to me, you know? So, but I didn't have money, you know? I didn't have money to go buy a fucking expensive camera or whatever. But I had a phone. Hey, I had a phone though. So I got on Instagram and I was like, oh man, people share photos and little clips even. Like that's fucking cool. So I started doing that, and I've only been doing the Instagram for not even a year, for a short time, just like uploading shit, and that's been fucking fun, man. But then I'm just like, dude, I want to make longer fucking videos. That's gonna be one of your next things. So this coming up, July is lurking around the corner. This will be my new fucking thing that hopefully enhances my life in a certain way, and it's definitely something I want to fucking do. Anyways, I know this video is probably long as fucking goddamn hell. So I guess, long story short, my name is AJ Damnit, and I decided to quit my job to do whatever the fuck it is that I want to do. And I love skating, I love lifting weights in the bodybuilding lifestyle, I love filming photos and editing them and sharing them with people, and I love fucking music, particularly rock and roll. And in the words of my professor or teacher at the time, take care, hope you're doing well, A+. I got an A+ though, fuck yeah. So if you want more of an idea of who the fuck I am or what the fuck I do or whatever, follow me on Instagram at AJDamnit and run through the clips, photos, whatever it is, captions if you want to read something. It's a good page to check out if you gotta take a long Ming fucking shit, okay? So that's a good time to fucking do it. And you get more of a general idea what the fuck to expect from this channel. It's about time to eat meal number 2, so I'm gonna go fucking do that. And man, maybe we'll see you fucking tomorrow, the next day. I don't really know the upload times for this. Kinda winging everything. Alright, yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff that people usually say to you at the end of the video, and you're just like, motherfucker, stop saying it. But we're gonna keep saying it anyways. Yeah, okay, that shit. Alright, let's do this. Get excited.